Yeah, Loki Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, you know. I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat, chat.
Watch out, watch out.
Yo, this is your boy Lukey Flex.
Tracy Loyal.
Dylan Jai in the building, people check in.
And you know this is a One Drop Podcast. It's episode 42. And I mean, we in the building. We going up there, road to 50.
Look at us. Look at us.
Yeah, we getting up there. Yeah, man. So, before I start out, you know what I'm saying? I just want to check out on everybody. Everybody good? Mental health check good? You know what I mean? I know Diligent Yo was a 10, so, you know what I mean? You should, she ain't trying 10. You
Fortress.
Yeah.
Fortress.
Yo.
How about you, Trey?
Because, Marcus Garvey said, without confidence, you're twice defeated in the race of
So,
life.
yeah.
But with confidence, you have won before you even started. So people be confident, not people be confident.
That's my favorite quote. That's my favorite quote from Marcus anyway. You know what I mean? How about you? How about you, Trey?
6. I'm stressed. Work got me stressed.
Yeah.
I'm stressed. I can't.
Yeah.
Got a little new position, so.
What shit? Like, happy for the new position. That's what's up. That means more money. That's good.
I'm like, training is, oh my God. I'm at work,
3 months' time, y'all gonna look
exactly.
Yeah, pretty much,
Yeah.
So, it was pretty good, and it's for a really good client too. So I'm happy about that.
That's what's up. Progress.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, for me, I was, about an 8 before, before y'all walked in here, man, and then it went down to about a 6 because, I learned, somebody passed away that wasn't really. Close to us like that, but was in the sports world, for my son, another person, and I don't know, man. It's like it's been a lot of death going on right now, and it's like it's bothering me because it's not people that's older; it's people in the age group as us, and I'm like, yo, man, I know it's time when it's our time, but Jesus, man, it's like, man, these people just been back to back, and the crazy part is I haven't even told Jaden yet, and I don't know how to tell him, so you know what I mean, because he just lost somebody, and I just went to his funeral on Thursday. And now this pop up now, and I know it's nobody that's really close to him like that. He's somebody that he's just getting to know, and somebody that he played for, and
that's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah. That's tough.
So I'm about a 6 right now because mental space right now is like I can't understand why this is happening, but you can't question Jah works. So you know what I mean. It's he knows what's best, and us as humans, and we our minds are more simple than the people, the man that made us. So, you know what I mean. So
pray on it.
You know what I mean. Prayers, and you know what I mean, and good positive vibes is gonna carry us out. So you know what I mean. I just want to make sure that everybody just is all right, man. And I mean, nobody wants to see nobody go. Like, no matter what anybody do to you, you don't want to see nobody dead.
Not.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's why I put up today, man. Life is the greatest. I cherish my life, man. I cherish life because, you know what I mean? If you can get that next 24 hours in life that's a blessing. If you can open your eyes in the morning, that's a blessing. I don't care what situation you're in, you got an opportunity. So, you know what I mean? Don't take that lightly. You know what I'm saying? But good people, we here that, you know, on our what we set to do on our course of life. So you know what I mean, we are live and we can I mean we got our time to, you know, express ourselves and you know what I mean, and give a good show to the people that subscribe and watch us every week. So this week it been an interesting week. We had you know you know, the thing that's trending right now is the artist JASHII, you know what I'm saying, and his ER interview. And, you know, everybody had their little thing about, you know, I seen a lot of comments out there, everybody reposting it. People thinking that this youth is very comical. People thinking this youth is, you know, miseducated. I'm seeing a bunch of contrasts of feedback. What do you guys think about his interview with ER?
I mean, well, somebody sent it to me and I watched it. You know, not like little trueness tonight. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Little trueness tonight.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, man talk some things with enough of way I think, and a lot of us been saying.
Yeah.
But you know, as an artist, he can use some grooming. You know, a little bit rough on the edge, but you know.
Yeah, but I think that his authentic way of expressing himself is also a good thing too, because he's not that far away from, you know, his regular being. Like you see some people who become an artist and they try to be somebody that they're not.
True,
you know what I'm saying?
True. That's true.
Being his authentic self is always a good thing when it comes down to being an artist. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you would like to see artists polished and all of these things, and they using these big words and some nice little catchy things that they, you know what I mean? But that's not regular people. And coming from where we come from, that is not the people that, you know, that really represent Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I got his, you know, him coming up there with a bottle of Moet, and he's celebrating his success, and he is very happy of getting that ER interview, because that's another thing as an artist, you getting that ER interview that you made it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So of course he wanna celebrate, and he wanna floss, and he wanna show that he made it now as an artist, and he's getting recognized as an artist because he's been trying for all these years. So I get it, being a youth and you want to have that little platform, but at the same time you kind of want to get yourself in the right gear when you come with that interview, because that interview is a big thing for Jamaican artists. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to be international, ERs where you get that exposure and you get that, you know, that little push in your career. You know what I mean? Talking to, you know, any ER representative. So I just hope that he, you know, got a little bit of coaching for his next interview, where, you know, what he needs to do.
That interview was raw.
It was raw.
It touched a little bit of everything. Yeah, you know, from his start to the end. Like he said, he started when he was 14. Yeah. Trying to break in the music business. And, you know, then in the front desk, so you just like, listen, you know, I have a little money now. Yeah. In my desk still I sell soup, and, you know, and then picking them up to eat. Yeah. So it was, I mean, me personally, I'm not going to bash the interview, because like I said, I feel like there's half the stuff in there that he was saying.
No, a lot of his things was true what he was saying. What do you think, Diligent? Because he ain't saying nothing yet.
Well, one thing I can say about it is, like, it's successful. It's a successful interview.
You have everybody attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Meaning the interview it's bigger than any song that he ever did so far.
Right.
And if he can accomplish that from just an interview, then I mean, I have to commend him. Some of the things, I mean, in talk about the topics that he hit on were true topics and real topics, and he expressed them in a raw
fashion. Yeah.
Where some people
raw
might
emotions.
Some people might not like it. Yeah, very
it was raw.
Yeah, and if the interviewer was not being too professional either. You see me? I said, and that's just.
But that's the thing with him, though.
They kind of but them is like a pasa thing.
Because they're trying to draw you. They're trying to draw you out to your exactly. Yeah.
So the interviewer could have been more professional, knowing that it's a new artist. Yeah. You guide the artist.
Yes.
You see me? But you were provoking the artist to act a certain way.
Asking him if he's
when have you ever seen Anthony Miller? Was it Anthony Miller, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when have you ever seen him to guide that artist in a positive conversation in that interview? Never. You see him trying to get the worst out of an artist and trying to bring out some type of animosity when they're speaking, and that's a tactic that these interviewers do. You know what I mean? Trying to bring raw emotions out and trying to get you out your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's a tactic I seen him use when he used to, interview Beanie Man and Bounty Killer and all when they just bust. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Nah, but he was very unprofessional. He provoked the artist, and the artist respond to him in a way that he couldn't even answer.
No, I can't.
So he turned into the interviewee.
Exactly. Because he cut him off. He said, "No, let me ask you a question now."
You know what I mean? When the questions turned to him, no, he couldn't answer.
No.
It's like you provoke me, so let me provoke you.
Exactly.
Let me show you what you're doing.
Exactly.
That is so true.
I like that from JASHII because it showed that he have a certain self-consciousness of what he might do.
Exactly.
In the space of when he doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people might think that he's just responding because he's under the influence of the alcohol, but I feel
that's
like
what Anthony
was
tried to make it seem
because
too.
he's conscious of what Anthony Miller is doing.
He mentioned it. He mentioned it in the interview, saying, don't you think that you're a little responsive under the influence of the alcohol that you're drinking?" And he was like, "Maybe, but it's true things that I'm talking about."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, yeah, like, even with the things that he was talking about with the crime and the violence that's going on in Jamaica and how it's coming about. And he's right. Corruption does bring violence. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And corruption has been bringing violence to Jamaica since the 1970s, 80s. Political things that they made dons. You know what I'm saying? So
they're still trying to blame dancehall for crime.
Yeah, you can't blame dancehall for crime.
That's where I feel like he was trying to go with
that's
it.
That's where they're going to do a conversation.
The man, like when JASHII was when
they have people and ask the real question, they ask them. When we can ask Calix
but they're not going.
Wagwan. Yeah, man, ask them Wagwan, man. I'm not talking about that Calix, but Jesse, Prodigy, Layla, Jada. Question them. Ask the pressing question to them, Anthony. Let's see what you think about Wagwan.
Listen, he will never ask that. He will never ask them questions to those artists because at the same time, those artists don't make that music as violent music for Jamaica. So he will never ask them those issues. But you see these artists that do make these songs that have violence in them and all these crime is a development of the environment was what they see.
Not about crime.
Yeah,
ask them about the other things.
Or like
other things that
I understand that. Yeah. But
no, ask them about the other real pressing things. Them.
But go. But to go back to JASHII now with him talking about crime and violence in Jamaica, and basically he's seen a lot of things that happen. He lives in the inner city of Grants. That's right in Kingston. Yeah. So at the same time, like you can't question this man why he's singing about Badman stuff or whatever, or violence or crime or whatever. He see that on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So what you think an artist is going to do? Sing about nice little birds and trees and all of these things that they don't see?
Uptown people,
Come on now.
Classism come down to again.
Yo, it is classism.
It's classism all over Jamaica.
The way he interviewed him is telling like he don't respect them.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
He don't
That's
respect
what he was doing the
He
whole
don't respect
interview.
their craft. He don't respect what they're doing. He probably wondering like, how this guy even made it. That's probably what he doing, thinking about. Like,
but look it up. But look at all these artists that.
That's why he asking about Shaggy and Sean Paul and those people. Oh, what about these guys?
Listen,
I just shut them down.
Listen, like those artists say.
I tell about them long time ago. So JASHII can't say it too.
But
JASHII agree with me.
But at the same time, you can't like these artists that made it. Like, all right, look, SHABBA. We're gonna use SHABBA for example, right?
No, use SHABBA because SHABBA not really active.
No.
Use somebody that's active.
Oh, do somebody active? All right, so Sean Paul then. All right, Sean Paul is active right now. Shaggy. They both active. Now these are artists that. All right, we can. Shaggy. Sean Paul comes from. I don't think of too much of a background where he was poor and all of these things. You know what I mean? He just came out the other day talking about how his dad was a mule for drug. He used to, carry drugs all over the place and being locked up, all of these things. Yeah, those are.
You trying to get some street cred?
No,
my God.
But
Jesus
exactly.
Tell him to go check skin.
No.
Man, listen, we don't want to hear no story about no drug after these long 20 years, after 20-year career. No, you're going to talk about this.
The man said, listen.
Have a background, but
listen. The man said that the only reason why he put it out there because his father passed away, and now he can speak about these things because he's no longer blemishing his father while he's living.
So my blemishing father when he dead. That's my dog.
I guess whatever he do.
No, he's trying to get some street cred.
Listen.
you know what?
You see me? I say
we gonna have to get this sample.
We're gonna
get this sample.
Yo,
listen. I'm just going off of what the man said. But anyway, using him and I'm not sure where in Jamaica Shaggy come from. I'm not sure really. I think he is from Kingston. I'm not sure. But
I'm not really sure either. Country.
But at the same time, they have two different starts, right? Shaggy came to the US, joined the US Army. Got his citizenship through there.
But what I gotta do doing a collaboration?
Hold on.
Nah, you giving these backstories.
No, I'm giving a backstory for a reason though.
Everybody know there's backstories.
No, not everybody knows. Not everybody knows. But I'm saying these are artists that have two different ways of how they bust, right? Right? Okay. So Shaggy busts in America.
That's why you wanted to do SHABBA.
Yes. Okay. That's why I wanted to do SHABBA.
Okay. I understand.
So they bust up here. Sean Paul didn't really bust. Well, he bust up here too. He was good.
He immediately crossed over
because he crossed over. He was like
Sean Paul bust before that. Deport them.
Deporting them was a big song. Yes, but at the same time, Deport them came out in 97, 98.
97,
yeah, right.
Yeah,
and that's the same time he did his crossover. When he did Belly, when he did his song was DMX and Here Comes the Boot is the same time, right? So his not that much time because I was still in high school. So we was all in high school at this time.
He wasn't in high school in 96?
97 I went to high school.
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
I went 98, 99.
Yeah, he's
99. I went 99.
Yeah. So 97 of my first year of high school.
Yeah, I went 90. Damn.
Yeah, first year of high school was 97. Yeah. Gray hair ain't here for no reason, bro.
Yo, time flying.
Yeah, for real.
Fly.
So that's why I remember. Now, Deport Them was one of the top songs on that rhythm. Bookshelf rhythm back then. Mm-hmm. That was the top song that Sean Paul did.
Another hit too after Deport Them.
That's when Belly came out right after that in 99, right? So 99 came and he had that crossover joint with DMX in Vegas or whatever, and then the next year, or not next year, after that, a couple more years, he had the Give Me the Light, right? So
2001.
But that's when he really bust. You understand? Mm-hmm. 2002. 2002. Yeah. That's when he really bust, right? So Shaggy, he didn't bust until about 95, 96. and he bust with Carolina or Bombastic.
Yeah,
Bombastic was the big thing, and then Carolina came after that, right? And then now you have Shabba. Shabba was another crossover. He was doing his thing in Jamaica too, but he was getting his little rounds here and there and doing it.
Shabba bust in Jamaica too. All of them bust in Jamaica.
Not really. Not to the. All right. So
Shabba's really over here.
Nationally,
Shabba bust in Jamaica.
Nationally in Jamaica. Okay,
Shabba was on the
you can, yeah. Of course, you can say he's on a sound. Yeah, of course.
Shabba bust. All of them bust in Jamaica. Sean Paul, Shabba, and Shaggy. Three of them bust in Jamaica. Then they bust
nationally. Yes, they all bust in Jamaica. Yeah. But when I'm talking about crossover, because we talking about crossover now, because that's the reason why the conversation came up.
No, we're talking about why they not collaborate with the young youth. Them, you know, this long backstory.
No. Hold on. It's the collaboration is. I'm telling you the reason why the collaboration is not going on, right? Because it's two different caliber of artists, right? Because now they put Shaggy, Sean Paul, Shabba in that category because they bust up here. You understand what I'm saying? It's not because they bust in Jamaica. It's because they bust up here. The reason why you
mention them is because they're Jamaican. They're ghetto Jamaican artists who came from Jamaica, who bust big in the music, who won Grammy and got international.
But bust here.
No, it's not really about that. It's about the reason why he mentioned them is because. I tell you, the reason why I mentioned the three of them is because the three of them, all three of them got Grammys for one. Yeah. And they're all internationally known. Yeah. Internationally known. So they must say, yo, if they do a song with JASHII right now, JASHII are going to have an international scene.
Yeah, of course.
That are going to bring him international automatically. It's not about caliber. But you have to introduce the youth them to it. You have to bust a youth, isn't it?
But that's what I'm...
That's why I mentioned Bunty. Can you say right now, if only person we can get a collaboration right now from a Bunty.
Yeah, of course.
Bunty in the streets.
Yes.
It's not about their background. It's not about how they bust. It's not about they bust international. Them are Jamaican and them are Jamaican artists that do dance music.
That's what I agree with that. But I'm trying. But at the same time though, right? Because they bust internationally, right? I
think that's why a lot of people don't like the interview because they're protective of these.
Yes, they are. They very are. They are.
That's what it comes down
to. That's what I'm saying. They. I'm showing you. That's a level for what they looking at. That's why he named those three artists because they at a level that every Jamaican should respect them because of their accolades and what they put into the business. You understand what I'm saying? So now when it comes down to collaboration, they're gonna be like, what did this little you do to get a collaboration with Shabba, Shaggy, or Sean Paul?
He don't gotta do nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a new artist.
You don't have to do anything.
Why Cartel do song with Maska and all of them? Why Cartel do song with them? What they do for the song with Cartel?
Cartel is a different artist.
What they do song with Bunty Killer?
When it comes down to
Cartel better than all these people that you mentioned.
But listen to what I'm saying though. I'm not
Cartel higher caliber than all of them.
At the same time,
if Cartel can't do it, what make them can't do it?
Listen to what I'm saying though.
Cause I'm a Grammy artist.
Listen, that's a qualification.
Piss on a Grammy.
That's a qualification.
Piss on like 5 Grammys.
Didn't Drake turn down his?
Kanye. Not turned down. Kanye literally pissed on Grammys, bro.
Yeah.
Pissed on them.
Yeah.
People that worship these things like some.
Listen,
bro.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
That's
though.
Why you get so emotional, because it's like me. I get emotional. I feel emotion too, because. Bro,
it's like you in that interview.
But don't mean nothing.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
They might not mean nothing.
That's what I was trying to. That's why I gave that backstory because of why this is a question. Why this is a conversation. Yes, they do. But
so why you can't do it with them?
That's what I'm saying. Because they are grooming these artists that they do collaborations with to get to that level. It's basically a pick and choose type thing. It's not about. It's not about.
It's a pick and choose.
Yeah, it's a pick and choose thing.
Shaggy's choose to work with Spice.
It's a pick and choose.
Like Spice, they not business.
Look what. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen. No. That's what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
But it worked though.
Listen to what I'm saying. He never he never worked with Spice until he got that. She got the international thing.
Exactly.
If Love and Hip Hop never happened for fucking Spice, you would never see a Spice and Shaggy together.
Shaggy do work with a lot of other artists where people don't know about. Like Shaggy even do a song with DeMarco, Alkaline.
You're right.
Listen, I say Shaggy do a song with Alkaline. So why you can't do a song with the new youth who come to?
And that's the question everybody's asking.
International,
right?
like listen.
That's the question everybody wants to know.
You got artists. You just name Alkaline. He's an international artist, right? He's an international artist. Who else you just named just a while ago that he worked with? DeMarco, an international artist that also is an international producer.
DeMarco is a big artist, big producer.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
But they're artists. Alkaline is a young artist just coming. He's international, but he's really. You see what I said?
He's international.
He's international, but it's really when people talk about international. That's what he's fuckery. International fuckery. Yes, man. I said, I don't really mean no. People live foreign. That's all I mean.
But that's what matters to them,
that's
though.
That's all I mean. They live foreign. They have visa. They have green card.
That's what matters to them.
But look at this. So far, hold on. So far, right? And let's be honest. The only artist that we see, the seasoned artist, put it that way, that we see that's really busting these young youth, you got to give it to Governor.
Governor is
doing his thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Him and I don't, you know, they are really busting young youth.
Governor, Bunty,
exactly. All right, Governor, the panel level where we know.
I doing Governor. Isn't it?
Yeah. Exactly.
Those
so
are
that's
4
what I'm
people
saying.
that I see that's doing it right now. You feel me?
Governor season already. We know him already. Everything. You understand me? He put his project on hold. And my boss, all of the young artists then.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
So like JASHII said, why didn't you do a collab with the Ghetto Youth?
Just one song.
Because you know why? Because they have a
no excuse.
No, listen to what I'm saying. I'm telling you what their excuse is. Their excuse is they have a reputation that they don't want to be messed up or blemished, and they can't trust these younger youths to hold up their end.
Hold up their end of what?
Being. No, listen. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. Because you listen. Listen exactly. Because listen to what I'm saying. Because you listen. You're thinking about it so simple that it's just a song, but niggas really think about their image and their reputation. If they do something with an artist, then they gonna be. And this artist kills somebody the next day. Then they be like, oh, how well did you know this artist?
Let me tell you what they need to do. They need to think about the youths, them, because the youths them are the future. Them already have them time and then time ago.
I
and
understand.
They can all end up to the wayside.
I understand that.
Today, tomorrow, you can't be done. So these youths are come up, help them. Me tell them because Bounty Killer, me guarantee you say Bounty Killer now go dead broke, poor and suffer.
Of course not. Of course not.
Nobody youth you're gonna see them. Because the music industry is an industry just use and abuse. Rate nobody. And they think, because they up now, because they up in our industry and not the way industry want them to do it. When their time over, we're going to see what happened to them. And then we're going to see.
Listen, but you already see that right now, because you don't see a lot of these artists going under no record label or doing nothing like that. The industry is just there for just to distribute right now. It's when you see
still there. It's still there. It's just
like,
the other way.
I'm talking about for reggae music, because you see and for hip hop right now, because everybody's doing their own little thing. Everybody's doing their independent thing. They're not signing to nobody.
Independent.
You understand what I'm saying? They're really not signing to no record label. The only thing that they're doing is that they gotta actually put up some bread. They actually got to put up some bread for their own copyrights and all of this stuff.
That's what they
need to collab with the youths them.
I agree with what he's saying.
I agree that they could do collabs, but at the same time, I'm giving you the reason why they're not doing it.
There's talent there. So give them a try.
I know wait till you them bust and then you feel like them international.
But that's when they gonna get a collaboration though.
Cause you get
that's when they're gonna get a collaboration.
No, you need want to keep yourself.
But that's when they're gonna get a collaboration when they bust.
These young artists learn. I tell you how these young artists learn from the elder artists them that get used and abused by the industry and by the system of the industry. Because like me see it, I'm not even in the industry. Me see enough old artists where the industry just chew up and chew it to the wayside. You see me? Look at Junior Biles and them. Look at Tiger. Like Tiger beg for money the other day. Look, I say like. like there should be some type of system in place for
Listen,
these
man.
people, right?
And unfortunately,
when you don't bust people and when you don't look out for people, sometimes this will happen.
Unfortunately, the artists that you just named, Junior Biles and Tyga, they came up in the business where producers and record labels were robbing them blind.
But that's still going on today.
But not as bad as it was back then.
I think it's just as bad.
Some of them, I guess,
the same thing happened to the artists.
Some people, I guess, not.
Listen,
you know,
they were getting robbed blind, dog.
They couldn't read or write. You know, they didn't understand the contract.
Exactly.
So back then, they was really getting robbed.
They were getting robbed blind.
But I tell you, I know enough artists bust every year, right?
Yeah.
You have at least a good 5-10 artists bust.
Yeah.
But 10 years from now, how much of them are going to do it?
Probably about 2.
Yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So every year, I say 8 out of 10, I go to your wayside.
Yeah.
That's the majority.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
But it's not all for just them getting robbed. It's about them not getting no more hits. It's about them not having no good work ethic. They're not doing the things that they're doing to sustain in this business.
Well, that's a part of it too, but the major part of it, I think, is like them get shelf and it's just people look at them as like just a come up.
Done.
Yeah, just I want to use. That's the industry one use.
Like all right, who's that you that made the song about the high schools? I forgot his name. He was in a competition too. Man, I forgot his name.
Oh, what's the name? Did he sign him? Down
Sound signed him, and he was like singing about all the high schools in Jamaica.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking?
I know you specialist.
Specialist,
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That you right. Talented you.
Yeah,
he did talented you. A very good lyricist.
Cigarette.
Yeah, all of them. That youth now is a talented youth. Talented lyricist, all that. I know he write his own things, all of that, and write for other artists. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if he's writing for other artists right now, but I can see him doing that.
I can see him in the background.
Yeah, I can see him doing that. But those artists couldn't get pushed to the forefront because they didn't have that thing. They didn't have that star quality. Those are the type of artists
you can't
too.
Develop it. You can't develop it.
Listen, if you don't develop in a 3 to 5 year period, it's done.
Nah,
it's done, bro.
You can't develop it, man.
Bro, it's done. Like if you can't develop a star quality in music, bro.
You don't get 3 years,
bro.
Get 5 years.
Hold on, but
one song,
listen,
2 songs.
No, listen to what I'm saying. This man had a national push. You understand? He was on a competition. He's signed by a big record label.
They don't push nobody. Don't talk about Magnum and them things. They don't push nobody.
Magnum
boss push.
Listen what I'm saying though.
The people that come second place go bigger than the winner them.
But that's how it go in American Idol here too.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, because there's no push. It's not really push. It's like a fake push.
But what I'm saying is,
sign them to these contracts. They can't do no songs.
Listen to what
producers and that fuck up their career.
That too. But at the same time,
they can't work. They're young artists, but they can't work with certain.
But listen though,
if you don't, Magnum push this.
Listen,
Magnum push.
But if you have a all right, listen though. If you have
anybody?
Of course, Roman, Chris Martin, they were pushed. What are you talking about? They one of the biggest reggae artists right now.
Okay. 2 people. What how long it's been there?
I'm just saying though, like
how long it's been there? 20 years now going.
Listen, bro. Listen. If you can't build that with all that exposure, if you can't build a star quality in 3 to 5 years, you do not need to be a forefront artist. You need to write music, produce music, all of that. You cannot come in this business and have that exposure and 3-5 years. Come on, now.
3-5 years and your performance skills suck.
No, nah. So alkaline, I do see me. Hold on.
Vendetta, kill him, bro.
No, but then the thing, I say like, you see what I say? 3 to 5 years, you never get 2 songs. Work with them, develop them.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Like a specialist.
I feel like
how you want to write song, but you don't want him do song. You want him write song, give other people, but you don't want him do his song the way I write.
But that me I said about JASHII. Look at
him good production, give him good marketing.
Put money there. Just look a bit at grooming and him good. He's a good, decent artist.
Yeah, I feel like right now the new artists them are do it the right way. Market yourself, buy views.
That's what he
been doing.
Buy views.
What you mean?
That's what they've been doing.
Them I do.
That's what they've been doing.
Started.
Hit the bomb again. Hit the bomb again, please. The bomb. Just try. I tried to.
But I want to go in there and me up in up.
Yo,
no, let's event that
I ain't gonna lie.
Admit a fox,
Listen,
and a wolf.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Joke sweet around here. So
yeah, a fox man and a wolf man. No, but that's truth,
Yo,
it's like by the views, man. The thing get shake up,
Listen, man. But at the end of the day, man, I feel like these seasoned artists, and especially these artists that are already crossed over and Grammy winners, they should work with these younger artists. And I know that
give back to the industry.
I think sometimes they
art form.
I think
exactly
because somebody was somebody put the mic in their hand.
Listen,
exactly.
I think these reasons.
I would not enough of them not filings, but enough of them.
Listen, I think. Yo, and I think the reasons of these international artists that cross over, they feel like I think they probably don't feel like they gel with the new style of dancehall now.
That's what JASHII said.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And as a seasoned artist that have all these accolades, you don't want to be embarrassed by another artist, a younger artist on a track. Not saying that they would, but
it's supposed to happen. But the student is supposed to be better than the teacher.
But
that too.
That's your progression in the form of the music. You're supposed to be proud of that.
But these older artists,
your old style could never be fresher and better than this new style.
These older artists don't want that.
Looky, they have to accept it.
I'm just saying. I'm talking facts.
They were young artists at some point in their career.
They were.
Why don't they understand what they
I'm telling you, because they listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying, yo. So you have all these titles. You know how all these big artists give themselves some big titles. Beanie is the king of dancehall, and you say Shabba is the emperor or whatever. You think that one of them artists want to come is calling themselves an emperor, and this man didn't even make a name yet with
the prodigy.
I'm just saying, these bigger heads don't want that.
Work with Nicki Minaj. Of course, Nicki got like 20 Grammys.
Yeah.
How much more than Shaggy and them combined?
Yeah, but Nicki is smart, because what that does for her is give her more fans, more followers, and now she's relevant again.
But Nicki been relevant in Jamaica.
No, but yes, making a song with a hot artist.
She's been working with Jamaican artists from but she a couple Jamaican artists.
So I like. She's just being relevant, keeping relevant. That's all it is.
JASHII now said do a song with him per se.
No, he didn't say that.
He named all the young artists. Good. Everybody will name a good talented young artist up and coming where deserve the exposure. Even Youngster.
Youngster's a positive artist.
Okay, so why they can't work with Youngster?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Youngster is a great example.
He is a great example.
He is the epitome of the example.
He is.
You feel me?
He
Positive
is.
music.
But I think it will happen for Youngster.
Great
though.
profile.
I think it will happen for Youngster.
International ability.
After this interview, it will.
Yeah, I think it will happen for Youngster though.
Yeah, we are both the artists them. We are both them right here,
Listen.
Yeah, I think it will happen.
Interview with JASHII, I bet you it's gonna happen.
I think it will happen for Youngster.
Youngster was a perfect example.
It is a perfect example. Because this artist talk about reality.
All the new
and he's talking about some positive stuff.
We love all the new school artists, them at chop it.
Yeah.
Not tell a lie. We love all of them.
Yeah.
Just keep doing the work, youths.
Yeah.
Don't worry about their all heads out. Them always are gonna hate and want stuck in them.
Listen, man.
Just push through, do your work, do your good work, and your fans them out there on the YouTube and on the Apple Music.
Exactly.
And
which is basically what he said.
Yeah.
He said it's all about his views and his social media presence, which is actually Right.
Who care about ER? Who watch ER?
First of all, you know what I don't like about ER? They fucking graphics for their show. I don't like it. I don't like it. Listen,
big fit fat TV graphics.
I don't like that. I don't like that green screen that y'all use for this girl to promote this shit. That shit is whack.
Hold on. Remember back in the day, they used to airline trillion and all that show. Then I even time. And then the TV, the news TV sign off. Jesus Christ! Every time I watch ER, that's the kind of feeling I get.
Listen, and they still have the same graphics from 1988.
Let me tell you how many know say ER irrelevant. And these I don't want to name with Winford too. Relevant.
On stage.
Irrelevant. Let me tell you know say two of them irrelevant. Right? The ER interview with JASHII, right? Mm-hmm. ER have about 30,000, 40,000 views maybe.
Yeah.
And then if people them were reposting them, me see people with 90k, 100k.
Yeah.
Irrelevant. Not break news. And it's still not gonna win. You see me? Stop fighting you with them. Stop fighting you with them.
Oh God.
I mean, yo.
And it's crazy because then you have some other artists and people in the industry that's actually
and at Christmas time, JPS and Water Commission, yo, low people them.
Yo, I see Governor. I see Governor live, man. Governor live, yo. I like, yo, that man. I seen the hurt in that man's face, man. Yo, I like, yo, 500,000 for water, dog.
Yo, I go from 200,000 to 500,000 now in 1 week.
That's crazy.
Terrible.
Yo, you might give a time when you might give a timeline, you know, everything happens within a month span, you know.
That shit crazy.
And it's like
bro.
every other week a new bill come. So when they come out here and say, oh, I go
governor, new tax, yeah.
Remember Cartel, they come out and tell people a long time.
Yeah.
Remember Cartel pass speak your mind, you know. I just think that's like Cartel got jail still, you know, kind of look good. Cartel come and talk things, you know. Speak your mind.
And then no same in my talk for the people.
And the same thing Cartel say, my water bill. A light bill cut out JPS. But this is a water bill with governor.
Yeah. Yo, so they just take it.
Corruption.
Yo, they need to stop that, John. And that's the corruption that he's talking about. That's the epitome of corruption right there.
That's a big crime. And so solve them the crime.
How about governor didn't have the money to pay it, right? So now what you want? Exactly.
Oh,
and then you gonna say big artists have this water cut off and all of these things, and then you gonna push that man to crime. Yeah, you understand? Because he gonna want to kill one another.
No, but like think about it. When they did that raise up a light bill pan people, remember say people did that thief light, you know?
Yeah.
Some big star that thief light.
Exactly.
Star,
yeah.
So that's a crime right there. So
exactly.
Yeah, thief light, you know?
Yeah, so
then there are some big company, you know, some big corporate company that thief light too, you know?
Of course. And they don't get penalized nothing.
All right.
But it's only just the shame the poor, you know what I'm saying? And governor said
touch it right now.
That's what I say. He can't go around the interview. It was one of the realest interviews I've seen in a long time.
And governor was right when he said like a ghetto you can't make no money, dog, and not be taxed in a way where it's gonna be a drastic, you know, a taxing all the time. Like you find out this man come from a ghetto area now, and he made some money. He's doing things for himself. Why he can't live comfortably and make a little money? Why he gotta be taxed so crazy because he make money off of music? If he was a doctor, you wouldn't be taxing him like that.
No.
Damn, that's crazy. So true.
You understand?
That's true.
If he was a teacher, you wouldn't tax him like that.
Anybody else, you wouldn't.
That is so true.
But you look at these dancehall artists as a ticket to more money because them dash with this money and a dancehall and floss and all these things, so they have to give it to you, right? They can't live their life as a normal human being.
Yeah.
Come on, now.
He said
He said he gonna pay because he can't fight that battle. He can't fight that battle.
He can't fight them.
You know what I mean? Because if governor wants to fight it and he get a lawyer, he gonna pay the same 500,000.
Yo, sometimes you have to just do it and make them realize, say, yo, somebody will if they stand up.
Yeah, take a stand.
Yeah,
listen.
Somebody have to take a stand.
And that man ain't going. That man ain't in the island so long to be going to court back and forth and all of these things.
Yeah, I understand that.
You understand? So
especially things just up and up and
so you know what I mean. Season. You know what I mean, Governor, God not sleep, dog.
Yeah,
God not sleep.
When they dig one, dig two.
Dig two. You know what I mean?
JPS our water commissioner about 10 underneath if you dig for yourself.
And the crazy part about this thing now, the crazy part about that story, dog. The crazy part about that story is the customer service youth that he talked to. Talk about and he he realized that he was governor. He said, "Yeah, man, yo, brother, if we dead, dog, like they was gonna do something different." You know what I mean? Like you calling a man the artist, like you're not calling a man by his rightful name because it said Mr. Such and Such or whatever. Yeah. But you call him the artist, and all of these things. So now we know that you're baiting these artists now.
Exactly.
You're baiting these artists to spend all this money on unnecessary things. You're billing these artists unnecessary amounts because you know that they can pay the money. They can pay the money. You know, and you know what I mean? Some of these artists out here faking it too. Not everybody making it.
A lot of them faking it.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta be realistic who y'all doing these things to, dog.
Be realistic, just like that interview with JASHII. That was a real damn interview.
Yeah,
that interview was real.
For real. But anyway, man, we gotta wrap this one up, man, because you know what I mean. We're gonna leave this to the fans out there and the subscribers out there. You know what I mean.
Let us know. Let
us know what y'all think in the comments, and you know what I mean.
Go watch the interview.
If you haven't watched JASHII interview, go watch his interview.
And support his music. Music good.
Yeah, music is good.
Yeah,
17-year-old.
Music good. Yeah. It might be good.
And the music he making, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. And some of these artists that come out, I don't even know sometimes what the hell they come with their vibe. But you know what I mean? I'm a different you anyway. You know, but I actually listen to the JASHII and all of them and Skeng them and all of them on 450. Yeah. I listen to them artists.
Them new artists, I them forget it.
Yeah, but some you gotta
exposure.
Yeah, you gotta give some of them exposure, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Fight them and try to use
them.
It's
don't let them use you.
It's like I have to keep an ear to the ground just for
don't let them use you. Don't let them abuse you.
You know?
Stand up for your rights.
You listen. So, do thank you, you all for, just checking in and definitely keeping up with the podcast.
Welcome to the new subscribers.
The new subscribers in the building, and we see y'all. And I see y'all all, giving ideas for reaction videos too. We see y'all too, so we're trying to get to all of them. You know what I mean?
Take time with me.
Take time, yeah, for real. Cause
we're gonna do something.
We gotta do one right after this one, after the podcast. So. We just stay tuned, man. We're working, and you know what I mean. We also, are human. We sleep, so you can't just give 24 hours of shows here and there. So, hopefully we can get to that level, man.
Get to that level.
Yeah. But you know what I mean. We just gonna cut this one here, man. And you know what we say every day: love.
Yeah, Loki Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat.
Watch I wanna.